pulling in your lower pelvic muscles nice and tight. So if you don't have weights, your water bottles will do. And so I like to always do 3 sets. I have a bit heavier weights. Mine are 4 pounds. But if I can do 8 at each set, then you guys can do 8 at each set. I tend to sometimes just do 7 for the deltoid because that's a little bit of a harder movement. So pulling in the tummy, shoulders back, let's do 8. That's bicep curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now dropping the weights on either side of you, we're going to do our deltoids. So for that, you don't want to raise our arm above the shoulder. Just keep it right at the shoulder height. Tummy in, shoulders back, and we'll do 7. We'll try for 7. If you can do 1 more, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one, 7. Now bringing your weights to your shoulders, we're going to be pushing them straight up. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then let's just take one of your weights in both hands and drop it back. Open your chest up. Hold it there. And now we're going to come into our tabletop, and we're going to work our triceps, the back of the arms. So this is really important for us ladies, particularly as we get older, because we get kind of flabby down here. It doesn't even matter whether you're skinny or more plump, you're still going to get loose skin under there. So our muscles are deteriorating, so it's really important we work on the muscles. Our muscles. Want pretty arms. So coming into your tabletop position, knees under hip, taking your weight, and we're going to do 8 tricep extensions here. Pull your tummy in nice and tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And just a reminder, when you're coming up, really tighten up that muscle, your tricep. Okay, let's try the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And now our leg lift. So if you don't have leg weights, that's fine. Just extending one leg. Really squeeze your glutes in, pull your tummy in nice and tight. Oh, by the way, you can buy the leg weight at Canadian Tire if you're in stock. So let's go 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the glutes. 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull in the tummy. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Stretch it out in your child's pose. Just want to mention that the leg lifts are also really important to tighten up those butt muscles, because especially us ladies, our butt drops as we get older. So extending the other leg. Let's go. 20. 1, 2, squeeze the glutes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Stretch it out in your top. So we're going to do our second set. That was our first set. So starting with the bicep curls again. Oh, we've got Jean just arrived. Okay, let me just check that she's in. So pulling in the tummy nice and tight. Hi, Jean.
Hello.
So I'm glad you made it. And oh, my daughter just came in too. So we'll just I think that's the last person. So just unmute yourself now. Actually, you better just check if everyone's muted. Okay, yeah, I'll just mute everybody for now, and then I'll unmute you at the end. So we're at our second set of bicep curls. Tummy in nice and tight, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. And our deltoids, we'll try for 7. If you can do 8, then go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. Oh, I did 8. All right, sometimes I do 8. All right, pushing straight up, tummy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. Grabbing one weight and dropping it behind you, stretching. So I wanted to just tell you something about one of the ladies who would come to our club, Markham club. She was much older than me. I think she was at least 15 years older, but her rear end was so tight because she did squats all the time. So, and she was telling me, you know, you can't do much about the wrinkles that come on your face and your hands, but you can do something about your body. So every day she was in the gym doing her squat, but I can't do squats because my knees are back. And that's why I do the leg lift instead. So if you can do squats, we'll do your squat. Okay, so bringing the arms to 90 degrees, and we'll work on those triceps. Remember, squeeze in the back of the arm. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Pull in the tummy. 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8, and the other side. Also, since I've been doing the leg lift, I did tell you guys last week, I think, my husband says my rear end has improved in shape. So let's do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And leg extension. Okay. Squeeze the glutes in, pull the tummy in tight, do your kegels. Let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Stretch it out. Back to tabletop, other side. Pull the tummy in, squeeze the glutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20, stretch it out. And our last set, so it's 3 sets. We only do 2 sets of the leg lifts like that, but we'll do the last set of leg lifts sideways. Okay, so ready for 8, tummy in tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Deltoids, tummy in, shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to end it here at 7. You can do one more if you like. Weights to the shoulders, tummy in tight, straight up for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And then stretch it out. So if you want to come in 10 minutes later and skip the weight part, you can. I'm not doing the weights tomorrow night because I'm going to be doing the weights tomorrow morning. So this time we'll do the side legless, but first our last tricep. 90-degree angle with the arm, pull in the tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, 8. And the legs. So we're going to be changing our position for the legs now. Come down to your side. Get comfortable. I like to have my bottom leg bent. Extend your upper leg and let's see if we can do 20 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull in the tummy. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I don't know about you, but that's really hard for me. I have 5-pound weights on the legs, so it's a bit of a challenge. So other side. Then the leg, pull the tummy in. And let's try 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20, and rest. You can kind of give it a little rock side to side. So we're done. Our weight components. If you want to grab a sip of water now, and then get into your comfortably seated position. And I've got my Tibetan bowl. So we want to kind of get into a different mode and just relax, come to the present moment, and listen to our Tibetan bowl. I hope y'all can hear me okay. You can send me notes later on about suggestions or whatever. So let's listen to our bowl. Place one hand on the heart, the other under the abdomen. Begin to breathe in here deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. And we'll do some face yoga today instead of face massage. So I'll come up a little closer. I forgot to ask you guys if you have any particular postures you want to do today. If you want to, put it in the chat. I might be able to see that. So for face yoga, I'm not sure if you've all done face yoga with me. I don't think, Sandra, maybe you haven't. So for face yoga, we're just, instead of massaging our face, I usually do the face massage, but I like to change it up a bit. So we're kind of loosening up the face by, first we're going to open the mouth and look up. And then close the mouth and grin and squint your eyes. I know it looks funny, but. And then we're going to suck in the cheeks and release with a kiss. And then we're going to do what we call swan neck. So for swan neck, we turn our head to the side, we raise our chin up, and then we take our bottom teeth and bring it over your top and stretch back. And release and come to center. So let's do the other side. So turn your head the other way. Raise your chin up. Bring your bottom teeth on top of your top teeth. Tilt back. And release, come to center. So one more time with the face. So opening up the mouth wide and looking up. Grinning and squinting. Sucking the cheeks in and releasing with a kiss. Okay, so we're done that. Place one hand on top of the head, draw your ear to your shoulder. And the other side. Come to center, open the chest up, drop the head back, lips together. Come to center, interlace your fingers behind your head, draw your chin into your chest. Come to center, take your chin, drop it to your chest and roll your head to one side. And then the other side. One more time on each side. Coming to center, let's roll the shoulders. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then reverse that. One more time. Then we're going to come into our seated twist. So make sure you're in your comfortably seated, cross-legged position. And take that deep breath in. Stretch your arm all the way up. Exhale. Plant your hand right behind you, having your back nice and straight. Take the other hand, bring it outside of your knee. Deep breath in through your nose here. Out through your mouth. Squeeze and twist, gazing over your shoulder if you can do it. And then slowly release. And come back to center. Deep breath here at center, stretching the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come to center. Other side, deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale, plant your hand behind you. Other hand outside of the knee. Keeping your back nice and straight. Deep breath into the nose. Out through the mouth. Squeeze and twist, gazing over your shoulder. And then slowly and carefully unwind. Coming to center. Breathing in, stretching the arms all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. And come to center. We're going to stretch our hip out. So taking one of your feet, bring it outside of the opposite knee. Have a nice straight back, shoulders back. Wrap your arms around your knee. Draw your knee into your chest tight so that you're feeling the stretch in your hip. Release, and let's do the other side. Wrapping your leg, squeezing it into your chest, nice straight back. And release. Taking one of your arms, cross it over your chest, draw it in, and circle your hand. Change direction. And give that a shake. Other side. Cross it and circle the hand. And change direction. Give it a shake. Extend one of your arms. Lift your palm toe faces up. Grasp your fingers and draw your palm back towards your body. And release, give it a shake. Other side, extend, flip, grasp the fingers and draw the palm back. And release, shake it out. Place one hand beside you, draw the other arm up, gaze upwards with your lips together. And the other side. And then grasp one of your elbows and draw it over to the side. And the other side. And we're ready to come into our tabletop position. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, and let's go into cat and cow. Taking a deep breath in, drop the belly, raise the head for cow. Exhale, arch the back, draw the belly in, chin in for cat. Inhale, dropping the belly, coming back into cow. Exhale, back into cat. Inhale for your last count. Exhale for your last cat. And then come to center. We're going to do our fire hydrant pose. So raising your leg up so it's at a 90-degree angle. Let's pump it here 6 times. Pulling the tummy in nice and tight, doing your seagulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come into your child's pose. And the other side. Other leg up into fire hydrant. And let's pump it 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Knees together. Stretch it out in child pose. Coming back to tabletop. We're going to extend one leg. Working on our balance, our bird dog. Pull the tummy in nice and tight. Squeeze your glutes in. When you're ready and steady, extend your opposite arm. And if you like, flex that foot and push your heel back. Now, if you're good there, stay there. But if you want to challenge yourself further, bend that leg, reach around, grab the foot, kick into your hand. Otherwise, stay wherever is enough of a challenge. And then release. Stretch it out in your child pose. Coming back to tabletop, the other side. Extend the leg. Squeeze the glute. Pull the tummy in. Do your kegel. When you're ready and steady, extend the opposite arm. And then if you like, flex your foot, push your heel back. If you want to challenge yourself further, bend that leg, reach around, grab the foot, and kick into it. And release. Having your knees together will stretch your hips a little bit more. So drop your hips to one side. Come to center, drop your hips to the other side. Coming back to center, let's do one more time on each side. And the other side. And come to center. We're going to work on our shoulders a little bit. We've all been pretty stressed. And the shoulders get really tense. So keep the arms nice and straight. And we're going to drop the chest straight down. Then push the chest forward. Bring it up, around, and down. Making a circular motion with the chest. And then you can really squeeze those shoulder blades together when you're coming forward. And one last time. And come to your tabletop. Open up your knees. Sit back on your heels, coming into your wide knee child's pose. Extend your arms as far as they'll go. Apply your third eye to the mat. And then just envision drawing the beautiful earth energy in through your palms, in through your third eye, and rippling that energy through your body until it reaches your toes. And then you can give your toes a little wiggle. And then come up to your tabletop. I'm feeling some raindrops here. If it starts raining a lot, I'll just move inside. So back into your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Raise your hips up. And pedal here. Now with down dog, it's not good for you to stay in your tabletop position and stretch one leg out at a time. And then pause and push both heels down to the mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Look forward and hop to the top of your mat, or you can just walk to the top of your mat. Take a deep breath and stretch your arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center, to mountain pose, and then give it all a shake and a twist. Opening up the legs, put a bend in the knees, and let's do our big hip circle. And the other way. And then come to center. Extend one leg to the side and circle your leg 3 times. And then change direction 3 times. Draw it in, twist out. And the other side 3 times. Change direction. Draw it in, twist out. Extend one leg, point the toes and flex the foot. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex, and now circle the foot. Not for mosquitoes trying to get at me here. Circle the foot in the other way, direction. Draw it in and twist out. And the other side. Then the other foot, leg, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. Last time, point and flex and circle. Change direction. Draw it in, twist out. So today we're going to do swimming arms because last week we did our regular arms. So for swimming arms, we're just going to be kind of doing like a front crawl, sort of. But you really want to twist your whole body. Get your whole body involved here. And then we're going to change direction. And then come to center, give it a shake and a twist. So we always want to do our super brain yoga for our memory. So taking your left arm, cross it over your chest, grasp your earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. The other side, cross it over, grasp the earlobe, thumbnail pointing forward. Place your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And we're coming into our chair pose 15 times. So just a reminder, not to hang the knees over the toes, but rather stick the bum back so you don't add extra pressure to your knees. Because I have sensitive knees, I have to really be careful about that. So let's go 15. Keep that tongue to the roof of your mouth. 1, 2, 3. Pull in the tummy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, last one, 15. And give it all a shake and a twist. So we'll just do a regular sun salutation tonight. We've got Sandra here, and she hasn't done it for a while with us. So next week we'll do the fancy one. Okay, so step to the top of your mat. Bring your hands together at heart center. Take 2 deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take another deep breath in, took clearance all the way up. Exhale and pull forward. You can have a bend in the knees if you like. Inhale, bring your hands to your knees. Exhale, pull forward. Inhale, bring your hands to your knees. Tap with it. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step one leg back, and then the other leg back, coming into your high plank. If high plank's not good for you, just drop your knees. If you're in your high plank, swivel your elbows so the inside face forward. Inhale, shift the body forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, you can come up to a low cobra, so no pressure on the head. Or you can push all the way up into your high cobra, push your shoulders back, lift together. Or you can raise your knees off the ground for upward facing dog. Exhale, touch your toes, raise your hips up, come into your down dog. And pedal here. Pull your tummy in nice and tight. Pause, push both heels down to the mat. Bring your chin into your chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath here. Raise your right leg up. Come to the ball of your left foot. And then bring your right leg forward. Preparing to come into your warrior one. So as you raise up, have your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Shift your hips forward, knee over ankle, arms up stretch. Lift your toes up, clamp into the mat. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up to the core, and shoot it up to your fingertips to the universe. And then we're going to swing our arms behind the back. Catch your elbows. Straighten up your front leg. I'm gonna move inside right after this. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward. If you like, drop your fingertips to the mat. Hang your head. Let the gravity pull your head close to the earth. And then slowly come up. Grab your elbows, bend in the knee. And then come back into your warrior one. Open up into your warrior two. It's raining a lot here right now. Lift your front palm and draw it up for your reverse warrior. And then drop that arm. Place it on your thigh. Swing your other arm over your ear for the side angle pose. We'll just finish up the side of the salutation and then we'll move. Come back to warrior two. Straighten up. to your airplane, and then you revolve triangle. Come back to airplane, back to triangle. Lift your palms and draw it up, gaze upwards. Now we're going to move inside. So step forward, give it a shake. And if you want to grab your water, do so. We'll take a break. And I'm just going to freeze the screen for a moment while I move inside. So I'm coming back. We're now inside my dining and living room. Since we're taking a little bit of a break, does anybody want to put in the chat any particular posture you want to work on today? I'll pick somebody out. Eloise, can you put, or anybody want to do crow pose? Let me just check the chats and see if you guys put that in.
Indy, I don't know how to do chat, but can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Eloise.
Sorry, I don't know how to type on the chat, but how about half moon?
Half moon? Okay, so, and let me just write it down because sometimes I forget. So, and Emanuela said something too. So we'll do half moon. So if you guys have a block, that would be handy. I mean, it's not 100% necessary. I think Emanuela asked for crow. Let me just check the chats and see. Vanita asked for ab work, stomach work. Okay, so that's it. Is that what you meant, Emanuela? Just crow pose? I'm not sure what you meant by sure. So yes, okay, so just crow pose. Okay, so we've got crow, abs, and half moon. All right, so if you guys get your block out, we'll prepare for that. If you don't have a block, you can always use a stool or a chair for half moon. So we completed a sun salutation on one side. Let's continue with the sun salutation on the other side. So stepping to the top of the mat, hands to heart center. Deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Taking another deep breath and stretch the arms all the way up. Exhale and pull forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Step one leg back, and then the other leg back. Coming into your high plank or dropping your knees. Swivel your elbows so the insides face forward. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, low cobra, full cobra, or upward facing dog with the knees off the ground. Lips together, shoulders back. Tuck your toes, come into your down dog, and pedal here. Pause, push both heels down to the mat, bring the chin into the chest. Release the head, give it a shake. Take a deep breath in, raise your left leg up, come to the ball of your right leg, just to give you that extra height. So when you swing your left leg forward, it can go further forward. If your foot landed back here, just take your foot and bring it forward. Come on all the way up into your warrior one. Knee over ankle, back foot 45-degree angle, shift the hips forward, arms up stretched, gaze upwards, lips together, lift your toes off the mat, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up through the core, and envision shooting it out through your fingertips to the universe. And then swing those arms behind your back, catch your elbows, straighten up your front leg. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth, fold forward. If you like, drop your fingertips to the mat. Keep your head nice and loose. Allow the gravity to pull your head closer to the earth. You can catch your elbows, slowly come back up. Put the bend back in the leg, bring the arms back up to warrior one arms. And then open up into your warrior two. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat, front knee over ankle. Unless your knees are hurting you today, then keep your legs straight. Lift those toes up, clamp them down. Draw the earth energy in through the feet, up through the core, tucking in the tailbone, sucking in the abs. Roll your shoulders back and away from the ears. Flip your front palm. Draw it up for your reverse warrior. And then rest your forearm on your thigh, palm facing up. Swing your other arm over your ear, extended side angle pose. Come back into warrior two. Straighten out your front leg. Take a deep breath here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Chin forward, come into your triangle pose. Sink a little deeper if you can. At the waist, pivot into your airplane pose. Continue to pivot into your revolved triangle pose. Come back to your airplane. Come back to your triangle. Sink a little deeper. Flip your bottom palm, draw it up for your reverse triangle. And then step out of it. Give it all a shake and a twist. So there's an element that I have added, and I'd like to do it every time. If you guys don't like it, let me know. But it's just so good for shrinking our stomach. So it's called, Sandra, I don't know if you've done this before. I think most of everybody else has done it before. So it's called stomach vacuum. And I'll just show you how I do it. When I get some time, I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is called Yoga for the Mature Woman. But otherwise, you can just Google it. There's a lot of people who do stomach vacuum on YouTube. So open up your legs, put a little bit of a bend in the knees, and the fingers come behind the ears. So just touch behind your head, behind your ears. So the stomach vacuum is really good for shrinking your stomach. So not just the ab work. The abs are more the outside there. So this is more an interior pulling together of the muscles and shrinking the muscles. So they do say that it does, after about 3 weeks, you'll notice a little bit of a difference in your stomach size. So what we do here is we take a deep breath in. I'll just demo it once and then we'll do it together. So you take a deep breath in through your nose, You exhale everything through your mouth. Then you take your belly button, that's why I kind of like pulled up my top, and you bring your belly button, not breathing, you've exhaled everything, you bring your belly button in towards your spine, and then you kind of suck it up under your ribs. So it's a little bit like Kapalabhati pranayama. So you're sucking that stomach up under your ribs, and then still not breathing, you're going to twist until you run out of breath. And once you run out of the breath, you just relax, shake it out, and breathe, okay? So we'll do that 3 times together. Legs open, bend in the knees, hands behind the ears. First take a deep inhale. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward your spine, suck it under your ribs, and twist until you run out of breath. And release. Shake it out 2 more times. So generally, the first time I can usually do 20 with the twist. But as I do it, I continue doing it, I run out of the ability to hold my breath. So bend in the knees, hands behind the ears. Take a deep inhale. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine. Suck it under your ribs and twist. And then breathe when you have to. And last time. So bend in the legs, hands behind the ears. Deep breath in. Exhale everything. Draw the belly in toward the spine, suck it under the rib, and twist. And give it a shake. So we're going to take a little bit of a pranayama break here and do some breath work. So let's have our hands to heart center. I don't know where my stretchy band is at the moment. Otherwise, I'd use my stretchy band. So let's do the one where we're going to bring our hands to heart center and take a deep breath into the nose. Exhale, interlace the fingers and push down. Drawing your hands up, gazing at your middle fingers, breathe in. Bring your hands to prayer, exhale. Interlace your fingers as you pass heart center, continue exhaling until your hands come down. Then taking a deep breath in, raise the arms up. Bring your hands to prayer, exhale. Interlace the fingers as you're coming past heart center, exhaling everything, breathing in. Looking at those middle fingers as you raise your hands up. Flip your palms to prayer, exhale. Interlace the fingers, exhale everything as you push down. And then give it a shake. And a twist. So we're ready for our tree pose. Take a deep breath in, stretch. Make sure you have a chair. If you need one, you can be holding on your chair for the tree pose. Breathing in, stretch the arms all the way up. Float the arms down. Catch one of your legs. Bring that knee out to the side. Slide your foot in. So you can remain right here. If you need to, have your hand on the chair. Or if you can do it, raise your foot to your calf. Or if you can do it, plug your foot into your thigh. Or if you would like to challenge yourself even more, you can grab that foot, flip it up, coming into a half lotus. Once you're ready and steady, grow your branches. If you're good there and you'd like to make a mudra with your fingers, you can, or bring your hands to heart center, or bring your hands above your head with the mudra. Now, if you're really, this is too easy for you and you want to challenge yourself even more, give a tilt to the side. And we hold it here usually for a count of 35. And then come to center, release. Give it all a shake and a twist. So another thing, if you have scoliosis, instead of bringing your leg out to the side, you're going to bring it straight and raise it. I forgot to mention that before. But that would be better if you have scoliosis rather than out to the side. Take a deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up. Float the arms down. Catch your other leg, bring it out to the side, slide the foot in. Remain right there. Your hand can be on the chair, or raise it to your calf, or tuck it into your thigh, or bring it to a half lotus. If you want, you can keep your hand on your foot. When you're ready and steady, grow your branches and make a mudra with your fingers if you like, or at heart center or above the head. And then if you feel that's not challenging enough, give a tilt to the side. And then come to center, release. Give it all a shake and a twist. So moon salutation. Let's take a deep breath here. Stretch the arms all the way up. Catch one of your wrists. Draw it over to the side. You can look forward or you can gaze up. If you're gazing up, make sure your lips are together for your crescent moon. And then come to center. Deep breath here. Stretch up. Catch the opposite wrist. Draw it over. Look forward or gaze up. Come to center. Open into your star. Lift those toes up. Clamp them down. Draw the earth energy in through the feet. Tighten up the leg muscles. Tuck in the tailbone. Tuck in the abs. Roll the shoulders back and away from the ears. Really stretch. Close your eyes and envision giving the universe a great big hug. And then flip your palms so they face the sky. Drop your head back. Lips together. Envision floating up to the sky. Come back to center. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw your hands down. Open the chest up. Drop the head back. Lips together. Come to center. We're going to take a deep breath here in through the nose, out through the mouth, folding forward, drawing the arms up. Keep your head nice and loose. Give your head a shake side to side. Drop your arms. Take one hand, bring it outside the opposite ankle. Stretch that arm up. Gaze neutral or look up. And then just change sides. Come to center, grab your elbows, drop your head, and give a gentle sway side to side, allowing the gravity to pull your head closer to the earth. Keeping your head nice and loose. You can give your head a shake, and remind it to be loose. Drawing closer to the earth. Really stretching out that lower back. Pause in the center, take a deep breath in, stretch the arms all the way up to prayer, to heart center, opening up your arms, cactus arms, open the feet up, sink into your goddess, lift those toes up, clamp them down. Draw that earth energy into the feet, up through the core, tuck in the tailbone, suck in the abs, roll your shoulders back and away from the ears, Bring your palms to heart center. Heel toe in. Now you can come into your garland pose or come directly into your cobbler's pose. So sinking down, using your elbows, push your knees open. If that's not a good pose for you, this is garland, then just keep going all the way down. Bring the soles of your feet together, grab your feet straight back, breathing in, exhale, and pull forward. So either way, it's a hip opener. And then we want to stretch our legs out. So if you happen to have some cushioning for your knee, you can place your knee on there. Otherwise, it's not really necessary, but my knees are sensitive. And so, by the way, Sandra, I bought these at Dollarama. They're gardening knee pads for $3.50, I think. So stretch your leg out and then flip your foot up. If you're finding you're not getting a really good stretch, just push your leg further down the mat. Draw your toes towards you. And then we're going to change sides. So extend the other leg. Flip the foot up and draw the toes toward you. And then draw your knees in. We're going to work on our abs a little bit because, we didn't do our half moon. So let's work on one part of abs and then we'll work on the abs again because it's not good to do the boat pose and the abs at the same time. You need a break. So we'll start with boat pose. So coming in to a position where you're on your rear end, your feet are flat and your legs are bent. Your fingertips are facing your rear end and they're in line with the back of your rear end. So when you're ready and steady, just tilt back and raise your legs up. So this is boat pose and it's really good for the abs. Now, if this is too easy for you or you just want to challenge yourself more, extend your arms. If that is too easy for you or you just want to challenge yourself even more, extend the legs and the arms. I'm having trouble with it today. This is my least favorite pose. And release. Arms overhead. Stretch it out. And then we'll give our abs a little bit of a break. We'll get back to the abs. If you want to grab your block, come all the way up. Place your block at the top of your mat, preferably about a foot in front of your right foot, approximately. If you don't have that, you can always reach down to a stool or a chair, a little chair, or just extend your fingers until they touch the floor. So coming into your mountain pose, bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath here in through the nose, out to the mouth. Back to mountain pose. Take your right hand and place it on your block. Depending on the length of your arm, you might want your block at the lowest level or the medium level, or even the highest level. So for me, I'd like to have it at medium level, fingertips to the block, or your fingertips will be right to the ground. Then step your left leg back. You can even hold it right here. If this is enough of a challenge for you, you can be holding onto your chair. And if you can do it, raise your left leg up and then extend your opposite arm. Flex your back foot if you can do that. And that's your full half moon. If you would like to challenge yourself further, for me what I do is I flip my block so it's a little bit higher. I draw my knee into my chest, catch the foot, kick back, pull the shoulder back, and this is called half moon bound. So you're kind of creating a bow and arrow effect. If you're here, pull your tummy in nice and tight. And really try to arch the back. Otherwise, stay in your regular half. You can have a bend in the standing leg. And then give it a shake and a twist. So let's try our half moon on the other side. Take that block, bring it about a foot outside of your left foot. Coming to your mountain pose, step your right leg back. Drop your left fingertips to that block or the floor. Hang on to your block. Raise your right leg up. Hold it there. Or flex the foot and reach with your right arm up to the sky. Or if you want to try half moon bound, I'm going to flip the block, draw my knee in, catch my foot, kick back, pull my shoulder back. So this is half moon bound. I'm pulling the tummy in nice and tight. And release. Give it all a shake and a twist. So let's come back down to the mat. We've kind of had a little bit of a break. So our abs should be ready to go again. I'm gonna work on those abs. So arms overhead, pointing the toes. And then we're going to take our hands, tuck them underneath your hips so that they'll support you. And then when you're ready, bring your knees up, legs straight up. And we're going to lower for a count of 5, and then we're going to crisscross scissors for another count of 5. So ready? Lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hover and crisscross. 5, 4, or call it scissors. 3, 2, 1. And draw the knees into your chest and give a little sway side to side. Raise your legs back up. Lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And draw the knees in and rock it side to side. Raise the legs up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to flutter kick here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in and rock it out. Raise the legs back up. Last time. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw the knees in, rock it out, and we're done. So bring your feet so that they're parallel to the floor. Reach up, grab the outside of your feet. Draw your legs straight down, having your shins at a 90-degree angle to the floor. You're in your laughing baby pose, and then just give a rock side to side. And so we've had a request for crow pose, so let's stretch our whole body out. So I'm going to give everybody options here because crow pose is not for everybody. So relax the arms on either side of you. If you're not going to do crow pose and you would like to do legs up the wall pose, it's a very good pose. It challenges your circulation. then just raise your legs up. You might want to support yourself with your hands under your head, with your legs raised and your feet flexed, or you can even rest your legs against the wall if you prefer. So that's a really nice pose to stay in while those who want to try crow pose can try crow pose with me. So if we're trying crow pose, a good idea is to grab a pillow. The reason being, some people are scared of falling forward and smashing their face on the mat. Okay, so if you've got that pillow, have your pillow handy where your head is going to be going toward. I'm just going to demonstrate facing you first, and then I'll turn around to the side. So for crow pose, you come into your like froggy position. Your feet are on the balls of the feet. Your hands are flat on the mat in front of you, fingers open wide, and really sort of suck those hands into the mat. Your hands are shoulder width apart. So now I'm going to turn around the other way. So you see that I'm on the balls of my feet. I'm drawing the pillow a little closer to me, so if I fall forward, I'm just going to hit my head on the pillow. So then, what we want to do is use our triceps, the back of our arms, as a shelf. They will be bent. And then we place our shins on the back of our arms. So we're placing the shins on the shelf. So what you do is you raise your rear end up and then place those shins on the back of your arms. You're gazing a little forward, not straight down. When you feel ready and steady, raise one foot up and then the other foot up. Now, if you can't do it and you're giving it a try, don't get discouraged. It actually takes quite a long time of practicing this pose before you can actually get it. So just keep trying it. And okay, I'm going to demonstrate it one more time. So usually a pose like that, it's a really difficult pose. We only try it twice because then it goes downhill after that. So once again, hands flat on the floor, fingers open wide on the balls of your feet. Raise the hips up. Rest your shins on the back of your arms, gazing forward. Raise one foot up and then the other foot up. And release. So hope some of you gave it a try. So it's ready to end off. It's 10 after. So we'll do a quick Shavasana. We'll just rest in Shavasana for about a minute and a half. Give yourselves a full body stretch here. Arms overhead, pointing the toes. Draw your knees into the chest. Make your arms into a T shape. And then drop your knees to one side. Or cross your legs and drop it to one side, gazing at the opposite arm. Or you can even interlace your legs and drop it. So we always like to kind of end with a bit of a supine twist. Come to center. Drop your knees to the other side, gazing the opposite way. Or cross your legs and drop them. Or intertwine your legs and drop them, gazing the other arm at the other arm. And release arms overhead, pointing the toes. Bring your hands on either side of you. You want to get really comfortable here and connect with the earth. So just envision your arms and legs melting into the earth. Envision me coming around and placing my hands on your shoulders and applying a little pressure to your shoulders. So just press your shoulders down into the mat and release when you're ready. Take a deep breath here. Envision breathing in love from the universe and exhaling any tension that might be left in your body. Take another deep breath in. Breathe in love from the universe and exhale your own loving, and peaceful vibrations to the world and the universe. Feel your body sinking into the earth and melting into the earth. And we'll begin this Shavasana with the sound of the Chin Sha symbol and end it with the sound of the Chin Sha symbols. We'll just wait. We'll just be here for a minute and a half. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet. And then draw your knees into your chest. Give a gentle sway side to side. And when you're ready, rock into a fetal position. And then push up into your comfortably seated position. And so from my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you all for joining me.